Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is 9:37. You know what that means. I'm on the clock. I got to stream in like what, 50 minutes roughly. So, much like the last few times I've done this, uh, if I have to, I'll just say, "Hey, stream, I'm gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes late because I'm doing Monster Train." But yeah, I didn't want to record late again. I'm trying to not record late, but I'm also getting very you know I'm getting distracted in my afternoons doing other stuff, looking at like documentation things and seeing what I have to do next. I got another midterm apparently. I have one of my classes has a midterm part 2. Yeah, it said, "Oh, you like the midterm, huh? Here's another one, bitch." I didn't like the midterm, but you know, you get it. You hear me. Did I click the right unit? We're Yeah, okay, I got the right one. This is kind of a nice looking start too. Let me see if I can come up with a question for you. This is the overhead of these episodes is coming up with a good question for you. I had one, but I don't remember what it was, and so I have to stop talking to think about it, and that's the problem. Because then if I stop talking, then I don't have a. It's just silence. What the hell's the point, right? I'm gonna give it 1 minute. I'm gonna pause for 1 minute to come up with my question because I had one, but I lost it. Please hold. Okay, I have my question prepared for you. So this is the the reasoning behind this question is like non-existent. It's just kind of something that popped into my head the other day or today. But it's I guess without I could go into it for a while, but I'm not going to because it's a 3-minute intro. Trust. Do you know, or like if someone were to tell you or say to you, tell me a joke, what would you do? Like, what would you say? Because I think there's a lot of, not a lot of content creation, but content creation as a whole feels like it's, at least from my angle, trying to use humor alongside playing the video games well. And so it's like I often am making jokes out of things that are happening. But what do you do if someone just says, okay, if you're a funny guy, tell me a joke? Because I feel like this is comedy is from the unexpected, right? And so if someone says, tell me a joke, they're going to be expecting the joke. Do you have a joke that you would tell? I don't. I would just go, I would just kind of shrug it off. But I wonder if any of you guys just have yeah, so if someone said, tell me a joke, this is what I would tell them. I got this joke right here. Setup, punchline, go. That's called being a stand-up comedian. What the hell do people find? Like, how do you do stand-up comedy? Anyway, that's a different day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. There we go. Umbra, Wurmkin, Explosive Sigil, Shadow, and Sap, Packed Morsels, Bounding Echoes, Cannibalize. I am ready to bite the bullet and play Glutton here. Yeah, Conscription Notice is good because I can play a Glutton line that's weak in the early game with Conscription Notice. I'm going for it. We're playing Glutton, baby. With Conscription Notice, so in yesterday's episode, I took early pack shards because I would live here. Will I live here? I think so, and I want to look for Double Gorge. Like, a lot of the winning, the big thing about Umbra is a lot of your winning ideas, if you're playing Gorge, comes from relics. I'm taking -1 on enemies because it's probably the best option here. And I don't have... I have my beefed up unit, so I think this armor 10 should be okay, but I might take 18 for this. It's a dice roll. Well, maybe it's not. It's not misplay. You want to play one morsel, then Penumbra, and then your unit, which is Husk Hermit, which is good. And yeah, don't play that. So this run's main idea is going to be finding the answer for Penumbra. So I need to answer feeding Penumbra enough morsels to win the game, and I also need to answer having I need to answer having the morsel generation, having the space to play the morsels, and answer like trample or multi-strike so Penumbra doesn't just lose, right? Lots to do. Lots to do here. Do I think we'll get it all done? It's hard to say. It's a little early to call. Obviously, it's ring 1. One of the benefits of this too is if they throw a morsel made my way, we have the infrastructure for him. And I can just throw Penumbra away and let Morsel Maid do the job. It's sad because I want to like Trample Penumbra, or not Trample, Gorge Penumbra. I feel like at this point they should just give Gorge Penumbra the Morsel Maid effect. Hunger. My man needs something. If you gave him Hunger, I think he would actually, wow, yeah. If you gave Gorge Penumbra Hunger, I think this champion becomes like top 3. Because then you can just play Hunger plus Trample, right? I'll take Space Prism, for sure. I've said many times, if you show me a purple Ancient Resonance, I probably click it. This is also one of those times. And I don't want to take a Gorger, because that conflicts. So I guess I could take this, but I think I'm not desperate enough right now to pick Crucible Warden, basically. I can look at a Wurmkin unit. This might be a Magic Shot play, actually. We look for Remove Consume Space Prism, maybe? Or something of that nature? Yeah, I'm gonna go right here. Because what do I need at the Steel Shop? Nothing. Double stack? Ugh. Owlid, Construct, Shadoweater. I don't hate Shadoweater here. You throw your excess morsels into Shadoweater and he kills some backliners for you. Come on, Shadoweater, get in here. We throw in a little runoff morselage over to Shadoweater and we see where we end up. Screamstone, Perchstone. I want to keep my Peck Shards. I'm going to go to 30 when I see the next one, which is the next ring has... I'll leave this open for a +10 piercing. The next ring is another relic, which I'm going to look at. Okay. Might go duplicate Space Prism here. Let's see. The other good thing about picking Shadoweater is I get to put my Conscription Notice unit behind Shadoweater here. So you go Shade Splitter, play your Morsel, play Penumbra, and then you go... Oh, this guy... No, I can't do Shadoweater Wickless Baron on the middle floor because there's not enough space for a Morsel there. But that would be pretty cool otherwise. Okay, it sucks. Save my man. Shadoweater, not today, we say. So if I can answer playing morsels, like if I can get enough Space Prisms or something of that nature, maybe it'll be okay. Oh, you're gonna beat me. I should not have incanted this enemy. I'm going to incant him one more time though. I was playing it for the echoes, thinking I was gonna reap this guy down, but that is not the case. 31, I can never kill you. I am just going to eat damage here. It's only 8. It's fine. Go get him, buddy. Shadoweater, baby. Shadoweater, baby. Here he goes. This is the pop-off. They win these. Get their asses. And you laughed at the Shadoweater. Who's laughing now? Tell me. Oh, is it still you? That makes sense. I need to take Perils here so that I can keep myself open to Furnace Tap for sure. I don't really feel like I need Echo Infusion on this round. Something to spend my purple on, but I don't really need it with Gorge Penumbra. I'm okay. Morsel Master's fine. Yeah, this unit's okay. Let's you, Penumbra's 3, this is 4. You play a self-infused Morsel Master, and that gives you 3 morsels for 1. That seems okay. You just have to figure out, how you keep them alive, but I'm down. So if you self-infuse, by the way, that is math based on self-infusion. I need to go right if I want to duplicate self-infused Morsel Master here, which I think I do. I'm willing to. Go left, but I'm going to take the guarantee here because I think it's important. Hardened Hull, Hell's Banners, Mallet. I mean, Hell's Banners just gives me energy forever. Hardened Hull, Mallet. Eh. Looking hard for the relic that's going to win me this game. It's Morsel Damage Shield, by the way. Then you need to hit trample or multi-strike. Yeah, Wingmaker's pretty good. Yeah, take the little Wingmaker action. And then this line that I'm playing, I think it's... this is a line that's not bad as long as I hit, right? If I miss, this line loses and we go, oh well, that's too bad, right? And that's fine too. Sometimes you're gonna play a line and it's not gonna work. I gotta play the Morsel Master first anyway. That's fine. Who are you? Your Explosive Sigil Daedalus? Yeah. Okay. Hey, why'd I play this here? Oh, because I'm gonna do Morsel Master with Shadoweater, that's why. Of course. Of course, of course. Cannibalize. So the good thing about Hell's Banners here is it is just permanently free energy every turn for the rest of our lives. Got a lifetime subscription to free energy. Am I... well, this doesn't work. I was, you know, this is a very low energy episode considering the time of day. But I was gonna do like a am I Samuel Hayden because I'm looking for that free energy, but I don't know. I don't love that joke. It's like a 2 out of 10, I would say. It's there, like you gotta say at least I tried. There's an attempt made, but it's not a great angle. Samuel Hayden, of course, main. Maybe not. I won't tell you, but in case he's a character in the great classic Doom. Not to be confused with Dune. Make sure you get it right. Very different movies. Oh, that guy's Explosive Sigil. I even said that's Explosive Sigil. Why'd I let him do that to me? Anyway, in this run of Monster Train, I am thinking that I will be, I don't know. Like, if we see Trample or Furnace Tap at this juncture, the run makes a lot of sense and shouldn't be too bad. If we don't, you know, we'll be taking what we can get here. May as well take the extra damage, right? It is a game of inches with Daedalus when you're playing Gorge Penny Boy. You gotta make sure you get all the damage in you can. Right? It's like, what, 10 damage per round? I don't kill him right now. I need like a lifesteal morsel here, ideally. Yeah, that should be fine. You top off your health bar there, and then you're chilling. Do one of these. Okay. I should defeat Daedalus. And that's a dub here. Defeating Daedalus here, dub. We take those. Trample Stone, okay. So the run looks a little bit better. I'm going to be taking Draw, and because I'm playing the double Morsel Master idea, we're going to take double Draw to complement. I think that all I have to do now is look hard for a winning Relic, and make removals, I guess, and maybe go to the magic shop here. And I'm going to go right. I'm going to look at the Relic. Wing Clippings Advanced Prototype. These aren't very good. I guess I can take Wing Clippings. I gotta move my chair and it's making a lot of noise lately. My chair's not doing too great. It's getting kind of old, it's getting squeaky. One sec. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go all the way on Glutton now because we have Trample Stone. I'm not gonna take this money, we're gonna play it cool, go to 55 here, and then we'll work it out as we go through because it's 4 temples. Yeah. My shop pathing, if I lose this run, I feel like it's going to be due to shop pathing. I might not be making the best decisions. I think this trial is basically free. Mark of Invasion in this run will never kill Penumbra, and because of lifesteal, it won't do a whole lot negatively. Alright, I'm going to play Morsel Master, eat him. I was thinking about playing Morsel Master, and then not feeding Penumbra until I draw... what's it called? The Space Prism? But that seems like a bad line. That doesn't seem like the angle. plus 20 on that? Oh. Wow. Okay. Oh, these guys don't even kill the train steward. Wow. So I'm gonna also be cutting out the Shadoweater now. I feel pretty good about saying he did his part. He was in this run for a reason. The Shadoweater did his part. Don't let anyone tell you Shadoweater didn't contribute to this run. Shadoweater absolutely did his job, and his job was to show up and let me live the first area of the game. I'll be damned if Shadoweater didn't show up and let me live the first area of this game. We beat that boss because Shadoweater was down there to chunk like half his health. Never forget what Shadoweater did for you on this run. Do not, I repeat, do not disrespect my man when you're talking about this run. My boy, he earned his position. This is the CEO of our company, Shadoweater. Chief Eating Officer, Shadoweater. CEO. This is not my best work. I actually get a kill here. I'm going to go ahead and knock out both of these backliners. I might as well push this damage, like, why not? I'm a little worried about young Reflector here. It's threatening some damage. Take max damage here. I think my best play... I do 39, I think I have enough. My best play is to look for damage morsels to put like 6 extra damage into this enemy. That's a net negative. Go get him, Shadoweater. So the idea now is going to be that I have backline clears and I'm just going to big Penumbra. And I'm going to spend most of my run thinking about ways to make big Penumbra big. And that's gonna be fine. I hope. Good turn. I think that like we're a double gorge and a morsel damage shield away from a victory. We can also get Chain of Gems, by the way. Chain of Gems will also work because the morsels both get the shield. So we got options here. We got multiple winning ideas. Never forget. I do feel like it is worth it for me to maximize damage pre-relentless. The number's fine, 170, 112, but like it wasn't guaranteed. Oh yeah, I don't consume my trample stone all the time. Huh. Gravel's an okay pickup. It's not great. I feel like my morsel generation is actually it's a little too much even. Oh sorry, I moved my chair and then I bumped the desk anyway. What the hell? Come on, me. Yeah, I don't like any of these. Look, I'm not playing the holdover gem trope to keep my morsels alive. It's just not happening. It's just not an angle. I'm not doing it. The Soul Cripple is worth thinking about there, but I'm not that interested. Right, I'm going Steel Shop, Magic Shop here. Steel Shop, we put defensive options onto Morsel Master. You got multi-strike, I don't care. I want plus 25 and then I want damage shield 3. Perfect. You may not like it, but this is peak Morsel Master performance. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do Morsel Master into Morsel Master. Look at that guy go. And then I'm going to play into the Cowards. It's just, you know, it's sad. We live in a society. That's what I feel about that. I want to do it, but it's definitely wrong. But this is like, I can't do this. This is worthless. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna make a one-space Shadoweater for what? To do what? I'm gonna make a one. I'm about to cut Shadoweater from this run. You know what? Fuck it. Shadoweater stay in now. That's it. Fuck it. Shadoweater in the run. I was about to remove him at the Steel Shop, but he's staying now. He's in. Until I inevitably don't draw Morsel Master turn 1 and then I go, okay, goodbye Shadoweater. If I always draw Shadoweater turn 2, he stays forever. I don't know, I guess him and the conscription notice unit can be fine together. Hang out, have a good time. He does do pretty well into Sycophants. I do want to just windmill slam spikes for here. I'm down for it. I think this is the sort of thing that's risky, but I'm not in a position where I don't take risks, if that makes sense. Like, this is scary, but I have to be ready to do the thing that's scary because I'm about to lose. God, I wish I could just play bottom 4 there. We've been over this. I gotta just take it anyway. How many times do I have to learn that lesson? Look at all these chickens. I should be doing Cannibalize first and looking for Morsel Miner. Absolutely. It's a mistake not to do that. Look at him. Look at Shadoweater. We laughed. We were laughing while the Shadoweater was training, and now the Shadoweater is going to win me the game. I mean, basically by keeping him in, I get to take this trial, and that's really good. If for nothing else than keeping him in to take this trial, I will be happy. He has done his job. Definitely no morsels on this turn, and that's going to be a lot of what I'm trying to do is just lifesteal. I was like, shouldn't you be taking more damage? No. Or less damage, I mean. Oh, lifesteal. Yeah, but like, this is a good example of just keeping a unit in. Even though he's not ideal, he's not great for the run. He's not perfect. My man's doing his part. And that's all I need out of him. I need him to show up to work today and offer the bare minimum, and that's a promotion. I need you to be an existing entity, because that's the big thing about this run, and the big thing about Gorge runs in general versus other runs, of course, is that I don't have to let enemies die on top of the run. A classic thing that I talk about, I don't have to let these guys die on top floor, I can let them die wherever. So, Shadoweater, any damage he does is not going to be detrimental to me. I should be playing up those train stewards and things like that, but I'm not really feeling it. Why didn't I do it? I didn't feel like it. I'm not really into it. I could actually get this too. If I hold over plus 10 piercing that card, the Wingmaker, I can get I can get 2 more morsels out of this. Potentially. And that'll be morsel cap as long as I can get, yeah, I need to get enough, or I need to get a morsel survivability option, which I'm gonna get here because I'm playing the Gorge idea, right? I took this Relic so that I could get Golden Ball. Honestly, it's not that bad. Fragmentosis is another way for me to reach the last of my morsels. Like, I can get 5 of one. Yeah, this is actually pretty good here. I'm down, I'm down. Ambient Charge, Accelerated Incubation, Revenge of the Dangled. No thank you. Can also Daze the Divinity as an idea. I could play Hef. But why would I? Like, I can take Hef here, put her and Shadoweater together on a floor, but that's 3 draw priority units when I need to reach Morsel Master to scale Penumbra. Like, she's fine, but Penumbra's just better. I never take Hef. I think you only take her if you're going to use her for the infusion, but maybe that's just me. She is a 50-50. Maybe that's not so bad. I feel like I can get into that Umbra Stone late. Let's check the temple first. You got a plus 10 piercing for me? You do have a plus 10 piercing for me. Nice. You got a holdover in this shop for me, maybe? Okay, we get -1. It's gonna go to Umbra Stone. Plus 20 in Consume, no thank you. Permafrost, no thank you. No holdover. Remove Consume, but I'm not that interested in it. I'll take Trample Stone to 0 costs. Nothing too exciting there. Go look at the caverns. I can put Quick on Trample Penumbra. I actually don't like this. Why don't I like this? Good question. It's because if you have Lifesteal, Quick is a detriment. It's not that big of a detriment, but he's going to end up wasting Lifesteal, and sometimes that matters. I also just don't want to add another Consume spell that I don't want to have Preserve. Like, it's just not worth it. Remnant Pact, same, like, Endless on a morsel is okay, but you have to get the right morsel, and there's no guarantee of that. And I already have Trample Stone. Shadow Arcus. You know something I wanted to ask you, my dear YouTube viewer? It's a little late in the episode for me to really get an opinion on something like this, but I'll still ask. If you're still listening, you can give an opinion. If you're not listening, you can also give an opinion, but I don't really know how that would work. Anyway, the new Teamfight Tactics set hit, and I've had a passing interest in playing Teamfight Tactics as like a content creation game for a while, but I've never done it because I didn't like the sets. Like when I was playing, I didn't really like them. But I like the set that just came out. And if I keep liking it, would you be interested in me making some videos about it? I might end up streaming it and then just bringing like good runs over to YouTube. But you know, just want to gauge the interest. It's like adjacent to the sort of stuff that I play already. Don't want to play that more so. It's a strategy game with randomness to it, very similar to card games. It's pretty fun. I like this set a lot. I'm having a good time with it. Some people have expressed interest, some people have said they're not interested. It's kind of a thing. I need to draw a more celebrity turn, actually. It's kind of annoying that I'm not. Kinda not great. I'll go for big attack here. Could just go for a lot of health, but I don't really need a lot of health right now. Big attack just guarantees an enemy doesn't sneak by me. I need to stop preserving that. Did the game seem like it slowed down there to you? I swear it slowed down a little bit. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I've created enough space. Look at this, I get to play 2 morsels. What a world. I should take defense now. I've done enough. Oh, and I should be throwing excess morsels down here. I had my brain off for that one. I think it shouldn't matter right now. Like, my damage is high enough, it's fine. Yeah, these guys are doing a good chunk. They're gonna stop doing that good chunk towards the end of the game, though. We need to have a better plan ready to go. For now, they're doing fine. Damage here doesn't matter because of Tranquilizer is gonna be doing total damage to the floor. Would it do the same amount of damage if you played like 2 on one and 1 on the other? I think it would do the same total damage. Oh, sick. That's what we like to see right there. Another idea, of course, for this run, I didn't even mention it earlier, but kind of almost goes without saying. If the game wants to show me Shroud Spike, I would be obliged. I would be very happy if the game would send a Shroud Spike my way as well. No pressure, Monster Crane, but my life does depend on it. Yeah. I hate the unit cap for morsels. I understand why it happens, but I still don't like it. I wish morsels, like morsels, right? Could write a freaking dissertation on this mechanic. It is an extremely interesting and deeply flawed mechanic. Morsels. It's such a cool idea from a gameplay perspective, but it is just an absolute nightmare. What a nightmare unit morsels is. Morsels are, I should say. What a nightmare mechanic it is. Such a cool idea, too. Second Trample Stone, not exactly what I was looking for here. Symphony of the Soul, Accelerated Incubation, I'm okay. This is a double draw run, and maybe it was supposed to be a space take there, and then I can pivot to playing mid-floor. I don't know. Thinking about that in the aftermath. And then, like, my idea just becomes let enemies early on walk and let them just bounce off of Vault. Commemorative Spike, Bariska, Trader's Quill, these aren't good. Firestone Housing, Echo Seedling, Decay Decoy. I'm going to, if I miss this, it's not gonna be for lack of trying, right? I've been looking. Give me a... I'm never gonna take this card, I don't think. Give me a damage effect. Give me a... Fleeted B. Maybe I do take deal 30 damage plus 1 space. This is just Space Prism with the deal 30 damage on Consume Relic. Huh. Yeah, it sure is. That's fine, actually. I said I wasn't gonna take it, but that's fine. I haven't seen any of the relics I would have liked to have seen, but there's still time. Here's how Bernie can still win, except I am he. You can spell chain Space Prism as well. Then you go once, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna do spell chain Space Prism. I need to spend some. I need to take some pack shards here, basically. Put plus 10 piercing on Ancient Resonance as well. Then we take 10 more here on whatever, and we go. I am feeling less and less confident by the minute. God, I want to click this trial. Spikes 5 is... I'm going to say it's fine and I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it's fine and I'm going to do it. This is another one of those, we're not strong, so I'm going to take a risk. However, Shadoweater is now worthless. He can't help me in this fight. Shadoweater won't save me now. That was a little assist from Lady of the House, though. 1, so it's 45. Yeah, she dies. But Shadoweater lives. I am not spending my resources buffing and playing things into Shadoweater here. But he does live. So, there is that. That does happen. He lives. I took this trial because I'm pretty sure I have the support for it. I have Ancient Resonance. I have things of that nature. I'm gonna look for... What is this? 1... I have to block 3 hits? I can do this. Yeah. Eat one of these. Okay. I was looking for a Morsel Miner there. We need to do Ancient Resonance on the middle floor, and I need to play like that. Yeah, I think I want to play... What morsel am I going to throw Penumbra? It's definitely going to be an attack morsel, so let's do that. I'm trying to erase the Gilded Wing here. I need this to do... I need to play 1 Fracture, and then this does 25. That's done. And then I'm going to let my man here live. Wait, he doesn't live? Really? 1, 2, 3. Why does he die? Am I out of my mind? Why is he dying? 9 hits here. 14, 16, 18, right? What is happening here? I'm losing it, right? This is... What am I missing? If he doesn't have attack, so he doesn't die on spikes, he should take 18. He shouldn't die. He doesn't die to this? What is this? Like, but I can play a morsel here to save him, but I really just have to see how he dies now. Okay, show me. Normally, okay, what am I missing? Oh! Infused Shade Wings do gain more attack. It's +5. Wait, do they always gain +5? No, it is +2. Okay. I didn't know that. Wild. Well, now we know. I am going to be taking damage from this Gilded Wing. However, I was kind of like, it was an implied agreement here. I'm going to be... It's very sad that I can't Wingmaker this floor on the next turn. But that's okay. I'm taking damage, which is going to go into my Golden Vault fund, and I'm trading that for big money payout afterwards. It's a worth trade, trust me. May as well do the 6 extra damage, why not? That shit fucked me up. I had no idea that the infused Shade Wings gained more. I lost like 80 gold off of that. No, I lost 100 gold off of that, I think, actually. Okay. Dude, all of my space is going on the wrong floor. Tragic. Here, let's go here so that I get the space. Prioritize the space. Looking for damage, primarily. Need to get this guy up to the point where he's killing everything. Okay. Need Mr. Penumbra to be soloing whole floors. Need him to be doing that a lot quicker than he is currently as well. He's taking his sweet time to get there. This one goes up here, and the resonance goes here. Cool. I'm gonna do attack. Honestly, I think I just Shroud Mitosis this time around. Coward game. Let me, like, the 7-unit limit sucks. I'm so sad. I made the space. Let me play a million morsels. I think the 7-unit limit is just because the floor looks too cluttered as well. And the solution to that is to just make it so that the morsels take up, like, I think it'd be cool if morsels were just one collective unit. Like, when you played a morsel, it just added it to the pile. Wait, that's it. That's the answer. Oh my god. I've cracked the code. The way you fix morsels is by making them a collective. So instead of playing 5 1-healths here, I played a 15-5. And they just stacked up. I bet that's a nightmare to make, though. That's probably horrible to create. I have no idea how you would do that. But that's gotta be the solution. I feel like this is a great idea, and I'm surprised I haven't heard anyone say it before. Maybe someone has said it before. I feel like I've just had a moment, an epiphany, if you will. Anyway, big penumbra. He smack. I end up up money for taking the trial, of course. I'd have to take a lot of damage to not make that trial worth. Fine. Soul Crushing Guilt is an answer to let me play morsels for 3 turns, so it's something. We gotta go right, and I have to open myself up to like intrinsic, in case I don't hit a morsel shield here. And it's looking grim. I think hang on, is there intrinsic here? There is intrinsic here, okay. Is there holdover here? Let me look. This is important to do now. So I'm gonna buy things like, I'm gonna buy this -1. I'm gonna reroll. Okay, there's no holdover, but there is double stack. So we intrinsic double stack Soul Crushing Guilt. Intrinsic double stack Soul Crushing Guilt. And that's my morsel answer. And then you go in here and you buy base charge with it. Yeah. Oh, and Encased Divinity. There you go. Ooh, can I duplicate that now? Ooh, can I do that? Huh. Give me Encased Divinity. Can I duplicate the intrinsic double stack? I don't think so. I think I would have had to. I think I needed to duplicate it before the intrinsic to be maximally efficient. Duplicate Wingmaker isn't bad. I should keep my money. Yeah, I should keep my money. I want to drop 120 here, but that takes me to a pretty bad number. I do want to buy the removal, but I won't. This takes me below a threshold of 250, so I won't buy it. I want to Hellvent. I want to Hellvent Wingmaker, but I don't want to take the 5 for it. Maybe I just do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go to 105. I don't actually know if 105 makes the Divinity do anything different. I know 110 does, but does 105? I think 105 does. Actually, I'm almost certain 105 does. I think he goes to 10 shards. That seemed, that didn't look right for a second, right? Did you see that? You saw that, right? That didn't look right. Don't worry about it. If we have a turn 1 that looks like this on the Divinity, we absolutely lose the game, by the way. I am... Maybe I have actually put myself into a bad spot, but it's a go next. If my turn 1 looks like this. Go get them, boys. Absolute go next. But that won't happen on the Divinity, trust me. Monster Train wouldn't do that to me. Monster Train and I, we're good. We're friends. We're pals. We're buds. Isn't that right, Monster Train? Say yes. Monster Train? It's not responding. Monster Train? Hello? I feel like I'm just feeding with this play. What the fuck did I do that for? Why'd I do that? To keep the Animus of Speed alive to feed 20 armor? Yeah, good play. Good idea of me. Pat yourself on the back for that one. any damage. I'm going to operate under the assumption that I will pull. I think I have to pull a piercing attack next turn. That's fine. I'm going to use one of my piercing attacks on the armored floor, and one of my attacks goes to this floor. And this is why we have good support systems for our deck, so that I don't just lose Penumbra and eat shit and die there. Go Team Morsels. God, now it's kind of just a coin flip run, isn't it? It's not even a coin flip. I draw like, what? I draw 4 cards, and one of them has to be purple. Yeah, draw 4. If one of them's purple, we win. If none of them are purple, it's an L. It's a fun position to be in. But at least I get to roll the dice, right? A lot of times in these runs you don't even get to roll the dice. A lot of times this run just loses, but not today. This is the one. Although I've been having pretty good success with Penumbra lately, I feel like. I've been doing well. You not a trample on? No, this unit just has a shitload of health, huh? This guy is just very healthy. He's been eating his vitamins. He's been working out, I think. Okay, we got the days for him. He's dead, don't worry. Concerning though, Penumbra's not really scaling that quickly. And I'm hitting Morsel floor cap every turn, and I'm still not reaching the numbers that I need to reach, which is just... This says a lot about society. Hello? Thank you. You did throw these morsels away in a way that isn't just a pure negative, but, you know. That's kind of hard to do right now. Alright. These morsels are gonna turn me into the Joker. Morsel mechanics in this video game, that's the start of my Joker arc right there, baby. I am the Joker. Yeah, you play that there. You got a lifesteal. I'm just looking for damage. We're not reaching the numbers that I'm going to need to kill the mini bosses in the next fight. That's the problem. I have to hit enough damage to kill mini bosses, and I don't do that right now. And I don't have a chance to get the deck to be any stronger. And there's no way Seraph wins this. Ooh, I got 4 minutes until it's 10:21. So I'm gonna finish this run right about on time. Will it end in glorious victory or soul-crushing defeat? I don't know. It's gonna depend a lot on how my draw looks here today. Everyone, please bow your heads with me in prayer. Please, God of Monster Train, pity me. 1 purple. Wait, no, I don't even need 1 purple, right? Right, no, I bought Encased Divinity, so I don't need it. Never mind. I forgot that I bought Encased Divinity. Yeah, fuck you. Thank you for the 1 purple, bitch. I didn't need that shit. Haha, got his ass. I get 6 turns. Don't look at me. I should have played the purple second. Or purple first, I mean. No, I should have played the Soul Crushing Guilt first. That's what I'm trying to say to you. She doesn't die. Okay. Go get his ass. Maybe that's 6 damage matters. You never know on these runs. Alright. Go Morsel Master. Could have snuck some morsels in if I had thought about it. It's okay. I'm going to just look. I'm gonna look. No, I'm just gonna take the Magma Morsel. That's fine. I just need damage. That's an acceptable get. Enough. I think I do 1. I don't have Trample Stone yet. I'm worried about this. Yeah, I think it's better to do this actually because it's reasonable to expect to hit Wingmaker or Trample Stone on this coming turn. And I can also do this with the morsels. I'm losing space, but that's okay. Not too worried about the space I lost. Yeah, no Wingmaker. So I was smart to do that actually. Good job, me. Pat myself on the back. Go up here because I don't want to feed any more numbers. Maybe I just accept this. Oh no, you play it and then you eat one so you can play something else. That's your best play here. Yeah, that gets you morsel cap, and that's important to do. Spikes are coming, which is not great because I won't be able to play attack morsels. Throw these away. Need a lifesteal morsel for Penumbra somewhere along the line as well. Okay, let's sit up here. What's my attack on this enemy, by the way? It is 9, so 10, but it's 9 because of Winged Indulgence. Okay, so one of my Wingmakers goes here, for sure. I'm gonna eat one of you. No, I'm gonna eat you. Okay, I'm gonna play Magma Morsel and Lifesteal Morsel up here. Oh no, I'm not. I'm off by 3 for that. My mistake. Oh no, I have a magic. Never mind. I was right. And then... You're all dead. Over by 93. I'm gonna put Wingmaker here. I'm gonna try and use Shadoweater to combat this. Get purple up here. I got 3 more turns, okay. Let me, real quick, let me type a message to stream if you don't mind. Hey gang, I'm gonna be like 5 late again. Monster train, am I right? There you go. Okay. Oh, Morsel Miner, big. It's not that big, it's about the same value as Magma Morsel really, when you get right down to it, but it feels good. So it's really just a question of do I die from Inquisitor? I think the answer is no, I shouldn't, but it's hard to tell. This is a pretty big amount of damage actually if I play this like this. That's a total of 150 damage to the floor, which is enough to let Penumbra kill it all. And I get to go throw like... That's also 80 damage to this floor, so this is really just a super game of inches now. I guess I'll take the space. I just want to get that card gone. We're playing thinking about every single inch I can take here. Soul Crushing Guilt is back right on time. Daze 6. I have to daze the... I think I have to daze the Divinity here. I feel like I just let this guy go bounce off of my Golden Vault, and that was kind of always the idea here. Just let this guy go hit Golden Vault for you. And one little optimization we can do is we're going to play the Lifesteal Morsels, and then we're going to Rage one of them and Shroud Mitosis, and that's an extra like 27 damage that I could have missed there. He's not going to kill me, he's just going to threaten some damage. Shadoweater has been doing a real tangible piece of work here. This is 80 more damage off of the floor. In a run that's this close to hitting his damage requirements, Shadoweater's really putting in his work. That boss cost me 100 gold, by the way. No problem, I have the money to spend. Double Wingmaker here. Wingmaker has to wipe this wave out. One of them has to anyway. My man Shadoweater. This is why this is a great example of why I feel like you pick a unit in these runs that you can just have eat extra morsels for you. My man Shadoweater is just chilling over here. I throw him like, look at this. He lives just barely, and I throw him... Oh, I can't. I throw him this, right? And then he just does 160 damage to this floor. And that's really important in a run where... it's really important in a run where Penumbra's playing barely to keep up. All of a sudden you lower the damage threshold required to wipe a floor by 160, and look at this dude. How the fuck are you still alive, Shadoweater? Someone tell me how this man has survived, because he's gonna live this round too. He's an unkillable monster. I actually got carried by Shadoweater in this run. Oh, that's a shame. I can actually daze this thing and get the morsels, which I will do. My run was carried by Shadoweater, not clickbait. Because I have enough to kill this guy, right? He's like 700. Yeah, he's like 700, and I have about 700 here. I think we made it, team. And it really didn't feel that close. If you can believe it. I mean, it really didn't feel that close. Even without hitting any of the morsel survival options, I still found the line. Like, the line still existed. My man, Shadoweater's making it to retirement, dude. I'm not leaving my boy behind. My man's going to retirement. I almost removed this unit, and he won me the game. It's all Shadoweater. It's all Shadoweater, baby. Okay, why don't you eat this? Oh, because it's a sweeper. Anyway. Right on. I gotta end this episode. It's 10:28. I gotta go stream in 2 minutes. Right on time, though. Can you believe it? Shadoweater. I'm telling you, this unit, somehow, some way, we gave him a bad rap. You tell me at the start of the Divinity I'm gonna play a run hinging on Glutton, Penumbra, Shadoweater, and I'm gonna tell you, what do you mean? And I don't hit Morsel Survival? All I get is Trample Stone? Crazy. Crazy run. But this plays into my Penumbra philosophy, which is that Penumbra has 3 rare cards you can hit that win, and like 6 relics that you can hit. There's like, if you have to prioritize relics when you play them like this, but there's combinations of relics and rare cards that will win you the game, and that's kind of cool. You change your priorities a bit, but I think you can win with Penumbra. I don't mind this unit. I think he's kind of good. I've been finding a lot of success, but you can also low roll and just lose. So, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to what? Don't forget to save me? Oh dear. Don't forget to leave me a like. Don't forget to save me. Please remember to save this video to your desktop. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.